Good afternoon, Mr. Francis Atindiga. When you were a kid, what were you aspiring to be in the future? And when you were a kid, you were still little, go to primary school, they ask you, Mr. Francis, what will you be in the future? What will be your dream then?
Okay, first of all, I would like to express my pleasure being here at this moment. It is a very wonderful opportunity that you have granted unto me. To your question now, it is a nature that each and every individual should have his or her dream of what he or she wants to become in the future. When I was in primary school, my primary school teacher once asked me that, Francis, what do you want to become in your future? If you I say, yeah, it is my dream to become a politician. It's my dream to become a politician, and by the grace of God, win it, and God will help me do it.
Okay, so at what age were you able to define your dream? Like at what age were you able to stand your ground and say, you know that some persons have this dream while they're in primary school, secondary school, or after their graduation, let's say after they graduated from their secondary school, you ask them what will you become in the future, they'll tell you more. Anywhere like takes me understand. So at what age were you able to define to know that this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm going to become no matter what?
At the age of 14,
okay.
I came to realize that my dream was to become a politician, to do politics, and I am about to participate in the political happening of the country. Because when I was 13, getting to 14, somebody asked me outside school that, what do you want to become as well? The question that my primary teacher asked me before, the person asked me, this is what I want to become. And the person also encouraged me that it is good. Politics is a good thing. But I should not become like, understand, underline that statement, I should not become like. So at the age of 13, I was able to.
Okay. So why do you really pick interest in that course, politics? Why do you pick interest? There are some other courses to study. Haven't you had any reason to get discouraged or to say you're not doing this thing again because of maybe the things you've heard or the things you've seen from a politician, one or two failures and all of that? Haven't you had any reason to say you're going to give up and choose something else?
It is my nature of not giving up on anything in this world. Because if I have the mind to do something, I don't have that zeal of saying I will give up, no matter the difficulties I will face in the course of my journey. Because, and let me remind you, my dad was a politician.
Okay.
My dad was a politician. And when my dad died, people told me that you resemble your dad, you do things that your dad, your father did when he was alive. So why can't you pick from his legacy? Understand? And let me tell you one thing that is very, very interesting about me. The day that my dad was my dad contested for an election, local government chairman, was not able to get it. Later on, he contested again and was able to got it. And the day that my dad was elected as the chairman of the local government, it was that day that I was given birth. Okay. And when my dad came back from his polling unit, he asked of my mom and they told him that my mom is at the hospital. And he went there and found out that I was giving birth. And he named me Consul. Understand that even if he died, I'm going to take over from where he died. And I'm doing that.
Wow. So have you ever, let's say, had an opportunity to hold some certain persons before?
Yeah, for sure. During my secondary school days, I was able to be elected as the NFCS president. And even my university, in Adamawa University, mubi, was able to contest for senatorial election, and I won. I was elected as a senator in my part 2, and in my part 3, second semester going to part 4, I was also elected as a senator as well. Wow. So you can see I'm doing well in terms of politics.
So how were you appointed to be in that position?
I was not appointed, but I was elected. I contested for the election. I followed a due process. Yes, I bought form. I met up the requirements. My CGP was okay, and I did all I could. The campaigns and everything. I went around to do what a politician should do before he or she would win election, and I did that, and I was able to conquer or to win the election.
Wow. So do you have any plans for any future leadership position aside from you being the senator of Adamawa State University political science?
It is my dream to become a secular politician.
Okay.
There is a dichotomy between school politics and secular politics.
Yeah.
And as a student of power, student of political science, having studied what politics is all about, I have a very strong ambition that after my graduation and after my service by the grace of God, I'm looking forward 2027, you should be able to see me on the platform.
Wow.
That I'm coming for something. But for now it is unknown to me, but I will make it known to you when it is the right time.
Okay, so as a politician, how will you affect your world, your community?
Thank you so much for that question. I'm a politician already. Let me say that.
Yes.
I'm going to join politics, secular politics, but not for any other reason. But I'm going there to serve my people.
Okay.
And if I'm going to serve, it should not be a negative aspect, but it should be a positive aspect. By serving them, I will make them to know that I'm a good politician. Despite the myopic understanding of a layman on the street, that politics is a dirty game, politicians are bad, are corrupt, and whatsoever. I will prove my people wrong that politics is not all about dirty games, and we have individual differences. Mr. A may be good, Mr. B may not be good. But I pray and hope that God will give me the grace to be a good politician in my nearest future.
Okay, amen. So do you have any political godfather or someone you're looking up to?
As a student of power, sometimes when I engage in debates or a joke with my friends, we do crack jokes that who is your godfather or so. When we talk about godfather in the political science, we are referring to some persons, or worldly individuals, people that are rich, the bourgeois, we call them the bourgeois, who sponsors their godsons in different positions, to hold different positions in the country. But in African content, the godfather is always seen or viewed as a bad thing. Okay. But if you go to the Western world, godfather is not a bad thing. Okay. Understand? As a result of godfather and godson issues, some individuals that are not where equipped with rich, understand, are able to acquire positions in the society. Understand? A godfather will pick you even if you are not financially buoyant. He may pick you and sponsor you, and if you are good, you will see the positive aspect of godfather. And the negative aspect of godfather, the godfather will sponsor you, and will give you some conditions that if I give you the office of president, you are going to do this for me, these are your returns that you'll be doing. That is the negative aspect, and that is what is happening in this country. And to your question, I have a lot of, one or two godfathers that I'm looking up to that. Maybe if I join secular politics, I should be able to go closer to them and tell them that, I'm from Benue State, and let me start from my state, my godfather in Benue State is the present SGF, that is Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Senator Dr. George Akume, is a man that I'm looking up to, that if God permit me, I want to become like him. Because he's the man of intellectual sagacity. You know, he's very straightforward. He helps people irrespective of religion or tribal differences or sentiments or nepotism. He helps you if you want to help him. And if there is need for him to help you, he will help you. Okay. And in general, I have a godfather from Adamawa State. Okay. I have the youngest senator, Senator Ishaku Cliff Abo. Wow. He's the youngest senator in Nigeria. He's my godfather, political godfather. Wow. I've never met him face to face, but I want to become like him in the nearest future when I join secular politics. Okay. Because he's a man that do politics in the way politics should be done. Okay.